against Braxton Garrett. This will be his 7th start of the season and 6 straight turns in the rotation after starting the year in the bullpen.
Digging in to get things started, Jonathan Indian.
And he does. Gets in the chase, the slider. First strikeout of the day for Garrett, and there's one away. 3-2 from Brax on the way. Went around, back-to-back strikeouts to start it for Garrett.
And that is swung on and missed, strike 3. Braxton Garrett punches out the side here in the top of the first inning. No runs or hits, nobody left on base.
The Reds have Luke Weaver on the mound, fresh off his best outing with Cincinnati.
Yeah, it was really good and got the win against the New York Mets.
John Birdie will lead things off for Miami.
Here's a high chopper out to short. Not going to be easy. This ball's going to roll into left field under the glove of Newman. That's going to be a leadoff base knock for the Marlins and John Birdie this afternoon.
And here is Garrett Cooper now. And a bouncing ball up the middle. India's got it. And Cooper's got himself an infield single. Now the Marlins are set up here with 2 on and nobody out, and Luis Ariz at the plate.
Luke to left. Ramos coming on. Makes the glove.
Here's Jorge Soler.
Broke his bat. Senzel on the charge. Goes to second. India on the first. Not in time. That was some quick mental math from Senzel, who could have gone to third base and gotten that force. Tried to turn 2.
Now Brian De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. A fastball away. Down on strikes, Brian De La Cruz. And the inning is over. The Marlins strand him at the corners. No score at the end of 1. The Reds come to bat here in the second inning. There's no score. Leading things off is Tyler Stevenson in the Reds' second.
And he went around. So 4 up, 4 down, 4 strikeouts. And Braxton Garrett is 5 for 5. 5 Ks to start the day.
That hit him. So that'll end the string of 5 straight strikeouts. There was no getting out of the way of that pitch. Ramos tried like heck.
2-2 to Myers. And that is over. Called strike 3. Caught him looking at a sinker right down the middle of the plate. That is 6 strikeouts for Braxton Garrett.
And the inning is over. 1-2-3 second, and a quick one at that for Luke Weaver.
That is a perfect bottom of the second inning for Luke Weaver after he had to sweat through the first.
Newman races up to second base, and that's the first hit for the Reds.
Here is the 1-2 offering to Luke Maley, and that is swung on and hit with some authority to right field. Down the line, Burdick is in pursuit. He's there to make the catch. Tagging from second, no. Newman put on the brakes. There's 1 away. Here's a ball hit hard. Diving Segura, he's got it. Throw to first. Nice play, Gene Segura. Here's a chopper out to short, and is that going to be catcher's interference? Nick Fortes is going nuts, and Nick Fortes is saying there is no way that is catcher's interference.
If it is, it's a dead ball. A runner can't score from third. We'll see what the call is by home plate umpire Corey Blazer. I don't think anybody knows what's happening.
I don't think so either.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close. He's trying to say, okay, I hit a ground ball to short. Maybe I can work it into a catcher's interference.
After review, there was no catcher's interference. The batter runner is out. Miami retains their challenge.
All right.
So there's no catcher's interference, but I guess to the discretion of the umpires, they can definitively say that he would have been thrown out on the play. That's very interesting. Braxton Garrett has a season-high 8 punch-outs this afternoon. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base here in the top of the 4th inning. No score, bottom 4, it'll be Soler.
Strike 3, bottom tier of the zone. 3rd strikeout for Weaver.
Flipped into left, get down. It does, and it gets by. It'll be a double for De La Cruz. Payoff pitch on the way. That's outside. Segura draws the walk.
Swing and miss.
The most unlikely pitch scenario to a guy that's a power hitter, and you throw him a changeup down and in after you just missed with a changeup away.
2-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Ground ball to shortstop, bobbled by Newman, gets rid of it quick, and they get the out at first base. Marlins will take a quick peek at it. They've got 15 seconds to do so. Call on the field was out, so they would need evidence to overturn the call, and they will in fact challenge. And the hope being that extends the inning, that Fortes was safe and they'd have the bases loaded for Garrett Hampson. Ball's got to be in the glove by the time Fortes' foot hits the bag.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is safe. Miami retains their challenge.
Now, that was a great decision right there. It extends the inning. Bases are loaded. 2 outs for Garrett Hampson.
Check swing, he went. Strike 3. Weaver showing some fire coming off the mound as he grinds through the inning.
And here comes Skip Schumacher. That's going to do it for Braxton Garrett today. Garrett at 83 pitches. That does it for Garrett. 8 Ks today. but he leaves with a couple of runners on base.
Steer walks, bases loaded. Now Tyler Stevenson, who was struck out swinging twice today. Defensive check swing. That's a fair ball to first. Everyone breaks. Only the force at first. India scores. Reds take the lead. Senzel to third. Steer up to second. RBI for Stevenson. 1-0 Reds.
7 extra base hits for Fraley in the last 14 games, hitting over 370 in that stretch.
And they're going to walk him. Now this is itself a bit of a gamble.
So that still sets up a force anywhere.
You got the switch hitter, Henry Ramos.
Ground ball, is this going to do it? There's one, there's two. It all works out.
It's a 1-out double for Brian De La Cruz. It's his second double of the afternoon.
Tying run in scoring position. Here is Gene Segura. Ground ball, base hit into right center field. De La Cruz, green light around third. Gene Segura comes through. RBI, we're tied.
Burdick has struck out twice, make it 3 times.
Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air, left field, sends Ramos back, and Ramos says he has it on the edge of the warning track, and he does. Side retired, but the Marlins get 1 in the 6th.
Hampson into second with a double. Bouncer right side. Myers has it, feeds Herget, and a close play, but they get the out. Hampson moved to third.
Garrett Cooper is batting off the IL today.
That'll work. Base hit, Garrett Cooper, and it's going to roll to the gap. All the way to the wall for Coop. Stops at second with an RBI double, and the Marlins take a 2-1 lead. And there's a base hit from Arise. They'll hold Cooper at third. Arise is heading to second base, no throw. But an aggressive turnaround first base for Arise gave him a chance to move up that extra 90 feet. And they will intentionally walk Soler. That loads the bases. Could actually really play into the favor of the Marlins here with Brian De La Cruz at the plate and a guy who's doubled twice in the ballgame. Flipped into center. Get down for another hit. Cooper comes in to score. RBI for Brian De La Cruz. A 3-hit day. 3-1 Miami.
And here's Business. And a fastball right over the inside corner. Strike 3, 2 down. Breaking ball, broke his bat, fly ball, left center field, and it is caught by Ramos. He did allow 1 run to score. It is now a 3-1 Marlin lead as we head to the 8th, and Tommy Thrall's coming back here on the open.
Back into Miami, 2 on, 2 out. Reds down 2. Jake Fraley due up.
Fraley swings and lifts it in the air. Right center field, it'll hang up. Burdick moving over from right, peels off to let the center fielder Hampson take it. He has it, and the inning is over. The Reds threaten but don't score.
Can the rally Reds work more magic? Ramos hit by pitch is 0 for 2 today.
Ground ball to Arise. 1 away. Right back up the middle. Arise has this one. And there are 2 away.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And it's in off the plate, a 4-pitch walk. So with 2 outs, Newman is put on base. And here is Luke Maile.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-run lead for the Marlins. Floro deals. Called strike 3. It's a Marlins win.
The Marlins salvage a game in this 3-game Week 8 tilt against the Cincinnati Reds.